figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right. Trolls Toys back at you with another episode of Random Figure Review. This is episode 31. And we are still one-handed, left elbows in a brace. So we're going to cheat a little bit this week. We're going to do 5 figures from 3 different lines because I have 2 2-packs. That way I only got to open 3 boxes. So we're going to start out with Bandai Namco, Tekken, Heihachi, $20 price point on Heihachi. We're going to do this 2-pack of Marvel Legends, 6-armed Spider-Man and Morbius, $20 on the 2-pack. Right, so $10 a figure. And then we're going to do this 2-pack of the G.I. Joe Divers, G.I. Joe vs. Cobra Divers, or Ketchup versus Mustard as they're called. It looks like it was attacked by wild animals that we got from Target. It was on clearance, so $22, but this is what they sent me in the mail. That's sort of embarrassing. Good thing I was going to open it anyway. So we're going to have 2 Joes, Cobra, G.I. Joe Diver, Cobra Diver. We're going to have Spider-Man and Morbius, and we're going to have Heihachi from Tekken. Like I said, I'm cheating a little bit this week, so we don't have to open as many boxes. So these are going to be the 5 figures that we unbox quickly, give our thoughts on, and rank from our favorite to our least favorite, or our least favorite to a favorite, depending upon how you like it. Understanding we like them all, that's why we purchased them. So without further ado, we'll get into opening these guys. We're going to start with the Marvel Legends 2-pack, Morbius and Spider-Man. We did just get a 6-armed Dark Avengers Spider-Man, so I'm assuming the Spider-Man that's in this box is going to be strikingly similar to this one, just in traditional colors. We had a Morbius, but somebody offered me money that I couldn't refuse, so I told him in one of my Whatnot toy shows the other week. So this, we don't currently have a Morbius, so now we're going to have Morbius back, just different version. And these guys are from when? 2023. Looks like Spider-Man comes with an extra open hand and an extra fist of fury for the gloved hands, and that's it. Morbius comes with 1 accessory. So we're going to get them out of the package first. Shambles. See, like I said, one-handed. And we'll go from there. All right, let's start out with Morbius. And I got to say, I like this better than the Morbius I had, so I'm not displeased at all that I sold mine. I like this one better, and he comes with pick your cape, I'll call it. We got this smaller cape where he's going to look like this, or you have the larger cape that looks more like bat wings. It's going to look like that. I think I like the smaller cape. Takes up less room on the shelf. We're going to put the smaller cape back on Morbius. 2023 double jointed pinned elbows, double jointed pinned knees. But I just like this. I had the Morbius from the Build-A-Figure Venom Pool wave. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about Marvel. I'm being honest. I watched the movies, but the other one looked more movie-ish, and this one looks more comic bookish to me. But I like him better. Stand up, dude. I don't want to have to get a stand. All right, there's Morbius. Wrong way, but he's looking pretty good. And then we got 6-armed Spider-Man, and I gotta say right out the gate, I think it's just paint color, but I like this one better. I like the little details on the extra arms, like they're actually popping out of his costume. And then, like I said, he does come with an open hand for this hand, and he comes with a fisted hand for this hand if we wanted to change. He's got all pinned at knees and elbows, double jointed. Yeah, this is definitely different though, because this is pinless elbows on the Dark Avengers Spider-Man that we opened previously, and this is pinned. But I don't know. I think I like this one better still. It's just paint scheme, I think. But we got another 6-armed Spider-Man. We went from not having Spider-Man to having multiple Spider-Men, and some of them with extra arms. So we got 6-armed Spider-Man. It's going to be figure number 2. Shambles. You know it's going to happen to me. I love my little cardboard backdrop, but the figures don't like to stand on it the best without stands. Here, prop him up. There you go. Extra hands. Pick your cape for Morbius. All right, up next, we're going to go with the Mass Device Divers, G.I. Joe versus Cobra, mustard, ketchup. We got these guys on clearance for 22 bucks, so in essence, $11 a piece. Already had one set, but we're going to put those on our custom Paw Patroller boats that we have. We may have to move around some other divers because we have 2 of the 60th anniversaries and a torpedo on the G.I. Joe boat currently. And we have 2 Cobra eels on the other boat. And Crossfire is going to get replaced with Lifeline when we take him out of the box. Crossfire Marvel Legends was our stand-in for Lifeline. Yeah, I thought I was being smart when I picked these guys, but they come with so many accessories, it's crazy. So we have a knife, and basically they come with almost the identical accessories. Not exactly identical, but close. So I think the knife is supposed to fit into this sheath here, and it does. And then they come with a bigger, I don't know what this is. Does it fit there? I guess it does not. But they obviously come with their backpack. I hate it when the hole doesn't line up. This goes up. All right, we got the backpack on, and I think this goes here. Although it looks like it's a little bit hazardous to go there, but whatever. I think that's where it goes. And then you got to pick your head sculpt, whether you want African American or Caucasian. You get the Mass Device piece. You get the flippers. And then we get a gun with a yellow handle. A different gun with a yellow handle. A spear gun with the sort of cream colored rope. And obviously his diver's mask. So let's get him equipped. All right, so here's the G.I. Joe diver. Obviously, he comes with an alternate head sculpt, and he comes with weapons. I think you got to give the diver the spear gun, right? So he's in yellow. The Cobra diver is going to be in red. Very similar. We'll get him equipped off camera. All right, there's the Cobra diver. He comes with alternate head sculpt as well. He comes with different weapons slightly. So he has the same small gun as the G.I. Joe. No paint on the handle on that one, just black. But instead of this gun, he actually gets the choice of 2. I don't understand guns and divers, right? Do guns work underwater? I don't know that they do. Maybe they do. Hell, I don't know. I've never fired a gun, much less underwater. I know they slow down. But he gets the little propulsion device that came with the 60th anniversary diver, where the Joe does not. So the Cobra is going to win on accessories for sure. All right, so that's our first 4 figures. 2 Marvel Legend 2-pack, G.I. Joe Divers 2-pack. And now we got Heihachi from Tekken. All right, now we got Heihachi from Bandai Game Dimensions line. It's like a budget. I was going to call it a budget Storm collectible. It's sort of what it is. I mean, he does have double jointed knees and double jointed pinned elbows. I do like him. 20 bucks, not bad. I like the little effect he comes with. It says ready. Right over there. And then he comes with alternate hands. Fisted hand for this side, open hand for this side. And I can't say I played a lot of Tekken, but he comes with this crazy ass effect. So we'll get him equipped with that. Once again, don't sue me, but I'm assuming it goes something like that. We could change his hand, but once again, I'm one-handed. So Bandai Namco Game Dimensions Heihachi, he's pretty cool. I think I got him because I'm into the Mortal Kombats and the Street Fighters, and then I saw these Tekkens. I realized they've been out a while, but I have 3 of them now. So he's pretty gnarly. I mean, I like him. I think he scales well. He's 6-inch, so he might be a little bit taller than the Street Fighters, but he's looking pretty cool. And now we're going to rank these guys from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that we like them all. And this is always tough to do, right? But I think 5th place, I'm probably going to go with this 6-armed Spider-Man. I do like him better than the Dark Avengers one, but I just am not a big fan of the whole 6 arms. I mostly bought it for this Morbius because I sold my Morbius for 20 bucks loose. So we could get a different Morbius and a Spider-Man for 20 bucks. Can't beat it. So we're going to go Spider-Man in 6th. I'm not a big fan of the G.I. Joe diver, right? I just think the yellow is a little bit, well, they're both kind of a little bit oddball. I mean, it's terrible colors to pick to be a diver, right? But I'm going to because you certainly can see them. I think black makes much more practical sense, or gray like the eels wear, black like the G.I. Joe divers wear. But these bright colored ones, I don't know. But we're going to give G.I. Joe diver 4th place. We're going to go Morbius in 3rd place, because I do like this Morbius better than the Morbius I had. Right. If we can get him to stand. Come on, Morbius. You were standing well earlier. Shambles. So we're going to go 3rd place, Morbius. I think I am just struggle bussing. Oh, we've turned his foot. All right, Morbius, please stand up. All right, Morbius in 3rd. And then it's either Heihachi or the Cobra Diver. It's really close. Cobra Diver comes with more accessories, but I am going to go with Heihachi, I think. So I think I'm going to leave them in that order. And Heihachi from Bandai Namco Game Dimensions is going to be my winner. So price point for this episode was $20 or less, because Spider-Man and Morbius were in a 2-pack together for 20 bucks. These guys are in a 2-pack for 22, so it makes Spider-Man and Morbius $10 a piece. The Diver is $11 a piece, and Heihachi we got for $20. So that's Random Figure Review episode 31. So Heihachi will go up against the winners of 32 through 39 and be in the championship round in episode 40. As always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate watching my videos. I threw at the peace sign too soon, but peace. We'll see you soon.